Okay, as promised, here's a quick update. Sorry for the frog in my throat. Came down with a summer cold. Been fighting that all week. Good times. Anyway, this is where I'm at with this one. It was nice to have one already done, so that I just had to use that one as a reference for measurements, and that certainly goes a lot quicker than trying to figure all this stuff out from scratch. Cuts down on the time to do this stuff quite considerably. So, as with the last one, I had to pretty much gut out this section and rebuild it with these vertical 3/8 tubes. Relocate the motor, so the motor fell into the cavity of the existing door panel. Pull it inboard, make sure everything missed the travel of the sweep of this window capture. I had to locate this speaker and get it cocked at just the right angle to where it also is missed by this actuator, and also so that this door panel on the front side, so that the speaker cover it doesn't hit the actual speaker or bottom out on the speaker. So that was a little bit different on this side for some reason or other than it was on the other side. These cars are a little bit asymmetrical. That's just the way it was back in the day. That somewhat like a 1/4 inch in, 1/4 inch out tolerances, so that you could be off by about a 1/2 inch and they'd still consider that passable. At any rate, so I'm continuing on with this. I still have to take it off, body work the metal pieces, do the upholstery on this end over here, paint that out over there, and then I'm working on my bracket counter. I'm back engineering these brackets. I just installed this one here. This one holds the the through bolt that goes down so you can pull on the door. I also have another one that has to go across the motor here and pick up the bolt that goes through this piece here, so that when you open the door you don't pull the whole door cover off. So yeah, it went a little bit quicker, but I still have quite a bit left to do. Remember the last door, I had to cut out this whole section over here to make this all work. Also, I wanted to show you here, I got all this closure done. That was a lot easier, knowing exactly what kind of interferences I was going to have, because I had to make that other one a couple of times in order for it to all miss everything in this door jamb area. But so anyway, that's where I'm at with that. I got the other A-post finished out. I got it covered. You can see, can't even see it over there. Yeah, it's all black in there. But anyway, got the A-post cover installed, and that's worked out kind of nice. Fits pretty good over here, down in this area, and then up the side over here. And I had to do the same thing, but again, it was a little different than the other side. It didn't quite need as much material to make the closure, but see, this is that rubber flap from the trim piece here, the weather stripping. It just lays right over on the A-post right there. So anyway, get this thing to zoom back out. I'm going to put a clip on that I forgot to put on the last video right after this clip, and what it is it shows why I had to install the seats, or the seat on the passenger side, to figure out if I had enough clearance, and you'll see just how close it ends up being with this next clip. So I'll let you see that, and then I'll sign off. All right, you may recall last week when I talked about having to put the seat in just to be sure that everything cleared, and this is why. That's how much room there is between the armrest and the seat, even though I cut it into this door quite a bit. As you can see, that's about how much it's cut into the door, and and I've got a minimum clearance for absolutely everything inside the door. So yeah, it's a real squeaker, but So I had to double check by putting the actual seat in there and making sure that this is slid forward and leaned forward. Not that you'd ever have this lean forward, but just moving the seat up and back, you want to make sure. Actually, this is probably the extreme point right here. As it goes further back, obviously it's going to have more clearance. Anyway, thought I'd show you that. Okay, so as you can see, that while that's a situation where you're almost never going to have the seat folded forward and shoved forward at the same time, that's the maximum, interference you would ever have. But there's really no reason to push that seat forward like that. The only reason you push it forward is to get into the rear seat, and of course you'd have the door open at that time. So in the way these things taper off, but it's nice to know that there isn't any interference in that area. So with that, once again, I thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you on the next update. It's probably going to be a short one next week too, because of the fact that again, I'll be repeating most of what I did on the last door panel. And anyway, I'll see you on the next one.